Unfortunately, the two-front offensive was a failure. The aircraft carrier Kestrel II was sunk during the attack on Farbanti. Carrier-borne aircraft mistakenly bombed urban areas, and this has turned public opinion in neutral countries against us. Our own forces also suffered heavy losses. If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Następna misja.
Here he comes. Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
How penal is this penal unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Aruja's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Aruja lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? 'Cause someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Arusian princess rallying her people on the Arusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Aruja, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator. However, our reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatapura, so we can elude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the
O
mission.
kurde.
The lone pilot will head up this strategy as you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
Ojojoj. Będzie ciekawie. A czekajcie, a może da radę coś jeszcze tutaj w drzewku samolotów odblokować, bo mam troszeczkę punkcików. Co to jest? Zapalnik zbliżeniowy. Ja tutaj potrzebuję naziemne, co nie? Ja tutaj potrzebuję no naziemne. Niestety.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
No to potrzebuję pociski. Bomby.
Operation area, imposing radio silence. We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck.
Tak będzie mi się lepiej leciało. Łoż ty w dupę, mać. Czemu mnie znosi?
Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
No mają duże luki, zgodzę się.
Situation normal. Not excited.
You can live your dream.
Matko Boska, dzięki serdecznie, Normandia zasuwa, dzięki z Twitch Prime'em za 3 miesiące bez przerwy. You can live your dream, dzięki! Dzięki wielkie! Wow.
You're making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
No change.
Niesamowicie to wygląda. Pięknie to wygląda.
Situation report. Something's happening. Nothing to report here. Everything's quiet.
To wszystko działa. Te wszystkie urządzonka działają tutaj. To jest niesamowite.
You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home.
Brawo.
Harling is still the president in my eyes. He ended the war, built the space elevator, and launched a spaceship from it. Despite his success, he remained a humble hero. I'll do my best to save him. Lend me a hand, Trigger. Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Titan to launch. Status report. How did anything slip through our anti-air radar net? Increasing alert.
Cholera, ściąga mnie. W lewo mnie ściąga. Przylecę tędy? Jak myślicie? Okej, i teraz w prawo. Dam radę.
We're on high alert. Send up interceptors on the double. We're watching. It's probably just a bug.
Oh yeah.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone.
Ta muzyka.
Missile. Missile.
Chaff and flares launched.
Missile. Missile.
Mage 2, target destroyed.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Target destruction confirmed.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here.
Missile.
Column squadron.
Missile.
Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
Gargoyle Squadron, stay focused. You all know your jobs.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
Missile.
Mage 2, target down.
Missile. Missile.
This is Seagull. We arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by.
Missile.
Ah!
Zero.
Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. Half of the anti-air guns down.
Missile. Ammunition zero. Missile.
Cholera.
Missile.
To namierzanie jest troszeczkę...
The enemy has a lock on you.
Bombs away.
Missile.
Latanie nie jest proste w tej grze!
Half of the SAM sites are down.
To się nie rozbije o wieżę, no fajnie by było się nie rozbić o nią.
You're low on special weaponry. All anti-air guns destroyed. Destroy the remaining SAM sites and secure the LZ.
Serio? Jeszcze jedno zostało?
No remaining special weaponry. All SAM sites down. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are cleared to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're
Woo!
almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Seagull here. Going up to meet our two VIPs.
Rescue craft tagged on. Initiate.
Rescue craft on the ground is defenseless. Golem and Mage, destroy.
It's been a long journey, but you're on the home stretch.
Gargoyle will stand by near the space elevator.
This is Sea Goblin. Heading over to the Express's location now. Run for the container!
Missile.
Locked.
Missile.
Great work. Keep killing them, Mage 2. Target eliminated.
Bandit is in my sights.
Missile.
Yeah, Mage 2 destroy the target.
Missile.
Serio? Pudło? Jak to jest możliwe, że ja tam pudło mam? Jedziemy z nimi.
Ambush! Fire from the far shore! They're targeting us! Get behind the chopper!
Missile. Missile.
UAVs approaching the space elevator. Stop them.
Return fire! Sierra 2, hold position! We're cut off!
Missile did not connect.
Missile.
Taking fire! We're pinned down! Shoot back! Express identified!
Dorwę go!
Mr. Harling, stay right there!
Jest!
Jacob's been hit! Incoming rocket!
Sea Goblin, all survivors, respond. Is Mr. Harling alive?
We're swarming. There's no way we can provide adequate cover. They got the chopper and Sierra too! That was barbaric!
Eliminate all enemy UAVs. Don't let up. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward the space elevator. Shoot them
Wiem
down.
o tym.
Rocket!
Damn.
Gdzie są moi?
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy?
Aaaa!
Harley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. We'll get Mr. Harley out of here.
something out. UAVs flying toward the space elevator. Mage, Gollum, get them. That's about half. Mop up the rest.
Grounded a Norwegian transport craft. Its engines are on.
Serio nie trafiło go?
The Air Force can fly.
Better than Mr. Morris.
Missile.
It'll do.
Great work. Golem 2, hang in there.
All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
Mother Goose what?
Ale muza jest dobra.
3 remaining.
Lockdown bandit.
Strap in. We're fighting against machines.
Locked. Target destroyed. Mage 2. Vehicle destroyed.
Aaaa! Gaz, 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 gaz! 2. Slagator, serio?
Good night.
O Boże, to jest tylko gra!
Mage 2. Fox 2. UAV confirmed down.
O, coraz bliżej jest, niedobrze! Bad, 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 bad.
Mage 1 launching missile.
Na takiej... W dogfightie ciężko będzie mi wygrać z dronem.
3, landed on my 6. I can't get away.
Okej, oddalimy się i wtedy...
Enemy is fled.
go dorwiemy.
Missile away. 1 remaining.
Super, przeciągnąłem.
I'm out of missiles.
Trzymaj się, gamer. No asem, no może nie jestem. Serio, pudło. Tyle pudeł.
Target was not struck.
Na jeden cholerny dron.
Oh yeah, all mine.
Bandit has fired a missile at me.
Mage 2. Fox 2.
No w końcu.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off.
All right. Mother Goose 1 taking off. Mr. Harley wants to extend his thanks.
Ale fajne dźwięki są.
Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support. 5 minutes remaining.
Pośti.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenal Bird.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Mage, protect Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs. Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill.
Musiałem to
That last
zniszczyć.
battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Szkoda, że nie ma tego dźwięku, tylko boom sonicznego. Tum. Mother Goose, Mage 1, olej.
Roger. Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders are to fire warnings. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. But this isn't exactly a fighter. Understood. An arsenal bird is on its way. Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Cargo 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. What about the White House? I mean, the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours.
Stage 2, missile launch.
Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Mother Goose 1 here. We're about to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble,
3
babble.
minutes remaining.
Whoop.
3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Wow.
What the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual. Coming at you. Gargoyle Squadron, report.
HQ, 1 hit the score. Rest were intercepted by UAV.
Ile ich tu jest?
Brake took a scratch. Running orders.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority. Got you now. Mother Goose 1 hit.
Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harley. Please.
Ja pitole.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course.
Following me, eh?
Gdzie te lecą? Tak się
Mother Goose 1
zastanawiam.
is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
Why are they still in the air? Headed straight for the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board.
Why isn't he leaving?
Mother Goose 1, respond.
Away. Trying to fly through. Suicide.
Mr. Harling, please respond.
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out,
Woo!
fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it.
Cześć,
Keep your mind
Karateos.
focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take him down now, Mage Squadron.
Mother
1
Goose
minute
1.
remaining.
No lecę ile daje. I fabryka.
Mother
Dzika
Goose 1.
fabryka! O nie.
Oh my god. Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating.
Friendly fire! I saw it!
Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchling. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Ja pitole. Tak się nie robi. Już oczerniają.
The operation to rescue former President Harling has failed.
Banita.
Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating a former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here.
Serio? Tutaj będzie
My dad
trigger?
died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed, that's gotta be the most pathetic one ever. Am I right? There's a rumor going around about another inmate. A guy they brought here a little while ago. Get this. Talk in the cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His tack name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
Incoming!
Switch off that alarm. It's just the usual. I thought Zapland was supposed to be an isolated area. Okay, I'm gonna need a few aircraft to scramble.
Again?
Wonder how many we'll lose today. Better than solitary.
How many can actually...
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer.
Serio?
We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
Oszukaj, zakłóć działanie wroga w powietrzu nad bazą. Nazwa operacji Hejkar, cel operacji, data, zaplan, warunki słonecznie, małe zachmurzenie. No super. Otrzymujesz nowe samoloty. MiG-21 bis i 104. MiG-21 bis. A to ja tymi nie mogę lecieć? Mogę tymi lecieć. A czekajcie, a rozpocznij drzewko samolotów. A. Aha. 285 000 potrzebuję. To czym lecimy? F-14 polecimy. Ty, Daniel.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Trzymaj się, Kas. Misja 5, 4, 4, 4. No to jedziemy z tym koksem. Myślę, że coś zastrzelimy na pewno, co nie?
Follow orders, Trigger. Taxi to the runway now. Check your altimeter and wait in front of the runway.
Control, would you kindly send me up first?
Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections? That'll get decided in the skies. Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
No to lecimy.
My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back. If he makes it back, can you land your ass as grass? Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked.
Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Woo!
Here comes Harling's murderer.
He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes.
Always in the know, aren't you?
In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance. The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you
Nope.
die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Let's
Dajcie nam strzelać!
Spare 15, work off your crimes. You join fire while watch, Trigger?
Look at them, blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our air force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
No okej, nie trafił.
Shit, the enemy just hit the control tower. Hey, what's with all the shaking? There's smoke! Send in the fire team. Not let the enemy get closer.
Cholera.
Are you trying to kill me?
Jak?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage.
Serio?
Mercy.
O!
Have to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill after it starts? This is the peak. This count's going for I decide when you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tune? I'll show you all how it's done.
Enemy has a lock. Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Cholera!
Your ass is mine. Die.
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight.
No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Locked on hostile.
I got all dressed up for nothing.
Cholera!
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
No serio, nie trafiło?
We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived. Bandit locked. Payload unlocked. Begin the attack.
Oh yeah! Let's do this. Sparing, watch your mouth. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
You're mine. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up. Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission. Sorry, but head to the next target.
Dobra, lecimy tutaj.
Because kills are self-reported. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. You can do they're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's murderer.
We're losing escorts. Hurry now. Finish the job and let's get out.
No, dawaj, 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 dawaj go.
We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't.
Pięknie.
Where the hell are we out here?
Tego, tą suczkę zabijemy.
Careful on the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well in there. Missile fire. Evading.
Tam są moje główne cele.
Straight from your bomber. Evade. Continuing attack.
Bingo! Direct hit.
Serio? Nie trafiło to?
I've got you right where I want you. Fox 2.
Getting out of rock. Breaking. Fox 2.
Focus on destroying the target.
Bandit my side.
No, 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 no.
Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. I'm on his rear.
that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
I've got you right where I want you. Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader. Trigger, don't get shut down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on you going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
Wow! To są nowoczesne bombowce. No dawaj, 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 dawaj!
Trigger again. Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
The targets are still active.
Cholera, dostałem.
What the hell are you doing? Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
I missed. This is a pretty nice ride. It's conserving pretty good. Can't believe these scenes used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a tempered tomboy.
Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades.
Get on their ass.
3 targets remaining.
In position behind bandit.
2 targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason. Now, the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. Guess every man and his dog has an idea how to end the war.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
No atakuję, co ja robię? Tempadzido.
1 bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
The enemy's gunning for me.
Go 3. Enemy evaded attack. There's an enemy on your tail.
Ale ja bym chciał zaznaczyć go. Tylko, że mi automatyczne celowywanie nie działa za bardzo. Poza tym ten radar nie pokazuje mi, czy to jest nad, czy pod. O, tu.
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer?
Cześć, kocka pała.
Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Dobra gierka.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. Spare 15, runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now. My blood's boiling! Toss the chump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it
Barry,
back.
can you land your ass as grass? Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting.
Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil.
Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Yeah!
This is Bandog. Spare 15, I'm handling surveillance.
The bombers that attacked the runway are coming back for another round. I know it's just a dummy runway. You guys just need to make a lot of noise. Make them think there's fighters at the base.
Anyone got a smoke? I'll owe you one.
If any of you die, just think of it as you atoning for your crimes.
Much appreciated.
One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me?
Righto.
Only 3, this is School 1. Numbers we can handle. You're safe with us. School Squadron, get into formation.
Spare 15, work off your crimes.
You enjoy flying while watched, Trigger?
There's the enemy target, Chief.
Look at them. Blowing up a bunch of paper planes.
The enemy seems to think our Air Force is concentrated on this base. Everything on the ground is fake. Can't the enemy see that? Means they're that convincing.
Shit! The enemy just hit the control tower! Hey, what's with all the shaking?
There's smoke!
Send in the fire team. Do not let the enemy get closer. Are you trying to kill me?
Shall I order them to shoot down all? Commander McKinsey? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage. Show no mercy.
We'll be done by now to rethink the odds. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill, Trigger? After the starts.
This is the peak.
If count's going for
I decide when you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line to? I'll shoot you all how it's done.
Enemy has a lock. Enemy missile inbound. Evading.
Your ass is mine. Die!
I'm taking fire, but I can still fight.
No way anyone's gonna take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Locked on hostile.
I got all dressed up for nothing.
This is Novi Squadron. Passing 3.2 above cloud level. Breaking.
I've yet to confirm the destruction of the targets. Continue on with the mission.
We're easy peeking now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived. Bandit locked. Payload unlocked. Begin the attack. Move!
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Sparing, watch your mouth. Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I'm betting that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
You're mine. Visual on target. Prepare for bombing run.
Bingo! Good going. That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
Sorry, but I'll
Head to the next target.
score again. Only because kills are self-reported. Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. Even if they're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harling's murderer.
We're losing escorts. Hurry it up. Finish the job and let's get out.
Sorry, I got lucky.
No, we're in front of it. We're cut off. We can't break away. We can't. We lost all of them. Where the hell are we out of here? Careful in the clouds. Radar doesn't work as well in there. Missile fired. Evading. Don't stray from your bomber. They evaded. Continuing attack.
Bingo! Direct hit. I've got you right where I want you. Fox 2.
destroying the target.
Bandit in my sight. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again. I'm on his rear.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge.
I took some damage.
Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
I've got you right where I want you.
Evading missile.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and support.
All aircraft follow me. You two, murderer. Gee, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Trigger, don't get shot down now. I got good money riding on